forming. Four corners of paranormal, get joined for a thermos and parathermals in a warehouse. Airwares, dairy curdle, St. Vincent de Paul trying to square the circle. Circle the source of his power. Foresight born at the corner of Howard on sale. Cherry pick blue in the pail, it's a blue nose chew in his tail. Losing his coat, schmooze in a high in a head rush. Hack up bile over H1N1 and then some. One eye on the breadcrumbs, other eye on the drink crumb, other eye on the income. Good knife in the grin, shoot dice with the lice and the ringworms. Peg leg, smells like Medellin. Wake in the night, make a pipe out of anything. Take 5, take a dive in the cellophane. Turn 5 in a 5, 6, 7, 8. Back out, black out somewhere fancy. Shaped like the backseat of Aesop's Camry, dude. Seat full of chips and sandwich meat from the crypt in the end. If you give an address and a rib or a piss, don't question a mystery fish. Just picture shrimp on a pillow with grits. Close your eyes, lick your lips. I'm at the cafe ordering a cup of fresh. Sarah gave me 2, I gave 1 to Rex. She said fools ain't shit, plus fuck the pigs. They can never understand what Sumner is. Word up, word up. Word up. I'm off grid, I'm through the gate. I fly these kites into the fray. Word up, word up. Word up. I'm out the box, I'm through the bug. I fly these kites into the cut. NorCal fried bacteria, no ID, survive the vivarium. Try soft feel, sourdough and heroin. Eat with the chimera, fly with the seraphim. I hold court with the cats and dogs and old crews like an orb in a dragon's claw. And Terry Court robes outside, detox early. Curse of the beat now, Dr. Slurpee, and not no Xerxes. Fear no moon man, stay true like a wolf wearing wolf pants. Ooh, never could avoid himself for long enough to contain or employ his help. And now we look both ways at the asteroid belt. Buzzed, gross and holy gun love. Still hearing next in his head yelling kiss to bring. From a fortunate Fisher King or from a sister care. Blisters in his hair, new day, new diarrhea, disrepair. Soups on 2-ton, crucifix to bear. No shoes, no shirt, no fiscal year. I said hello to Marshall every morning for 6. He yelled at me every time. That's a more bitch. It only took 1 tooth to crack the bug juice to chug. Turn a bum to a son, so it's bug. Outside home, it's an open swim. Occultism in the throes of corrosive wind. A cold meal with a ghost of friends. A whole host of meds. A deal on its own, no cassette. I stepped over a body in the door. I pretend he asleep, but it's probably more. Goddamn, profound apathy, heart with a crack. I'm ships in the night. I'm darts in a map. Word up.
Get it right. Beats stay knocking in the back of the hover, and they love it every time she float by. See him grinning cause the streets stay rocking to the black baby mother. Better cuff her, this the time she go by. There she go. Heat keep knocking out the power. People making handstands while they cursing at the sky till they see it coming. TV watchers turning off their holograms, braving air just to come outside. Get it right. Sheep beat bossy with the slaps. Alpine black, mind on tap. Mod sunglass with the Google eye. Already neutralized. Sheep beat tracking all the stats. There she go. Sheep beat flexing in the track. Gucci on the sunglass, Prada on the mask. Maserati on the dashboard. Yeah, she paid cash for it. Miss her with the crypto, a old school Mac. Get it right. Beats stay knocking in the back. Waking up the drones, turning on the cams. There she go. Beats stay knocking in the back. Fucking up the homes, profit in the scams. Get it right. Beats stay knocking in the back. She don't give a fuck. Money in the hand. There she go. Beats stay knocking in the bank. You gon' tell her turn it down?
Champagne champ on a mission, fill the wallet. Campaign scam politicians in a pocket. Band chain damage and image in a locket. Had a handmade tunnel vision with the rocket.
Blam! There she go. Meet her at the corner store. Mission
of the magpie. Unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, a little bit of backlight. Black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get three dimensions stuffed in a two. Then it's off to a school where it's all you get to. Being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a two-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clod. Distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light. I left some will the spirit away. I let my fears materialize. I let my skills deteriorate. When about I thought of what I should have been. Continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was blooming addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute. Drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil or linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studio strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right. Or a torso hung on a warping spine in proportion. Reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month. And the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury your life. I let my means of being dissolve. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would've made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings.
Getting sick and tired of never understanding. Where is the truth you promised?
The kid that worked down at the local Baskin Robbins got a tattoo of a lipstick print attached above his collar. I watched him relocating pistachio to a waffle, thinking I had lost the plot, if not the passion for the novel. He asked me what I wanted, I ordered something daft. He said he liked the tattoo, Alex drew me of the bats. Thanks, I like it too, but modestly confess, in present company my coloring is not the main event. Look at that neck, the message is immediate, the guy F's chicks. I spent a lot of years making friends with cool artists, so when they drew me tattoos I could truly feel important. Now some 22-year-old inside a cube of brick and mortar got me questioning my morals in their corny pecking order. I should give a shit less. Cherry, no. Whip, yes. Lot of years. Lot of years. The girl that worked down at the local juice place got a head full of dreadlocks down to her waist. I watched her at the spinach to the ginger to the grapes. My hair was underwhelming, my juice was fucking great. Some lady orders maca, compliments the locks. She asked how many years it took the girl to grow the crop. It took a lot of years and then eventually I cut them, kept them, and reattached them anytime I want them. My mind's fucking blown, the future is amazing, I feel so fucking old. I bet you clone your pets and ride a hoverboard to work. I used a folding map to find the juice place in the first. These kids are running wild, I'm still recovering from church. You should have seen me in the 90s, I could ollie up a curb. You should have seen me in the 80s, I was bumping New Edition, dragging acne into Hades. Lot of years. Know what I mean? Lot of years. Question. If I died in my apartment like a rat in a cage, would the neighbors smell the corpse before the cat ate my face? I used to floss the albatross like daddy came with the chain. I'm trying to jettison the ballast with the hazardous waste. The kid is comfortably numb, routine a tedious crutch. Steep in a self-imposed Stockholm and Lima in flux. Maybe an occupation popular with demons and ducks. Mid any mingling akin to being seasoned and stuffed. It's a theater of jumping jellyfish, jealous little sycophants. Miserable and flimsy from the skippies to the pissy pants. Each one separately convinced they're sketching with Da Vinci's hands. Delusion turn a communication a prison camp. You fucking dorks ain't a threat to the cause. There ain't a lesson we can learn from the ostensibly lost. I think it's funny when defendants from identical haunts step out the tempest to measure of what the spectrum involves. Maybe no one cares. Party over here, I'll be over there.
Don't need no help. By myself, don't need no help. By myself.
I used to hang around with rappers at the root of the scene. It meant a lot to feel the fugitive community breathe. Maybe the sentiment allows us to be truly naive. I know some shit about your heroes that you wouldn't believe. I think we're all a bunch of weirdos on a quest to belong. The song's a echolocation of an impregnable fog. That's why it's odd to see a pile of imperfections and flaws. Ascend a pedestal to patronize the rest of the cards in a mess of obnoxious fantasy, posturing and pageantry. I ain't even mad, I'm impressed, shit, it's baffling. God almighty, chop and I retower the piano keys. Play your own dirge on the way to surfing Maggot Beach. You fucking dorks ain't a source of the art. You can't be cooler than the corners where you source all your parts. The poker face, all it takes a couple sorted remarks. We let the manicore out, we make the sorcery bark. Life is so unfair, party over here, I'll be over there.
Don't need no help. By myself, don't need no help. By myself.
I view the rattling of sabers like a show to expose insecurities exploding in emotional code. When braggadocio to go from mostly jokey to gross. Corrode a homie till his probity is notably ghost. Before the hobby was a job, he was a miniature help. You would wobble around your mama like an infant gazelle. The disillusionment has truly been a difficult pill. But you was anything menacing as a difficult sell. And a whistling bellarama. Black mollies that dress up like piranha. It's not even compelling melodrama. It's a comedy somebody wanna shop you as a saga. I'm very voluntarily persona non grata. You fucking dorks ain't the leaders we need. This ain't the medium believers out to weasel and breed. I'm off in coffee with the paupers over tea with the queen. Don't make them show the regency what disobedient means. Heavy load to bear, party over here, I'll be over there.
Don't need no help. By myself, don't need no help. By myself, don't.
Hey, warm cider, barn full of spiders, orange moon, starry night, particle exciters, in a pageant rivaled only by the origin of fire. Now at an organism from alternative environs, a dozen pair of cartoon eyes in the thicket to see a neophyte get sliced in a ribbon. I'm here to pick lice up each other and assimilate. Duck a suit, troubleshoot as moody as their interface. True and sucker proof, screw to fully disengage. Floaters only vanishing point away from the picture plane. Go to where the radio trails off and people catch rabies on the way to their mailbox under a sideways rain, cornering the briar, still pull a broadsword from a hoarded synthesizer. Nap in a hole in a tree, cat leaving bowls at my feet. Talking Master P, memory foam, everything. Jettison the rest and let us a new trajectory. Spinal tap 11, tapping resin out the evergreen. Designated dark horse, headless independently. Sidewalks end with ponds and frog eggs. Buried bones and its very own blurry Sasquatch vids. Led like field ants to a hot lens. 8 o'clock kittens versus cobwebs. Fight! Maps won't work here. Ice over bittersweet nightshade. Antlers rise from his migraine. Shredder die. Life's strange, how do you identify? Knew what them to null our package with a vespertine. Me, I'm pretty useless to the ruthless painted Gemini that set him free. Eat his own body weight in genocide. Came back a decorated dog of war once more, though he currently stuck in the dog door. Additionally, dog isn't even his final form, just a period between greenhorn and Hyperion. Peer into the eye of a primordial experience. Portamento warriors in unforgiving wilderness. Borderline ethereal, Noah's Ark Rome tone. Add a little up high, down low, too slow. Found acquaintances a pain to babysit, so we gave away his shit and gave him all the slip. Now, pets hit the ceiling when the wind blows. Fish float belly up, songbirds crash in the windows. Swizzle apple cider vinegar and dish soap. Suicide flies take dips in the kill zone. Still shuffle through a stack of old photos taken before the varicose verified chronos. I don't know, it feels weird. I'd rather feed an apple to a deer. I might have heard something in the walls. Could have been voices, could have been claws. Could have been a rebel yelling something more evolved. Had it on the front door and standing on the lawn like, what up? Ain't shit. Die already, none defied a one-man walled city. Stone made flesh veins etched in his hands. 88 stands straight, then invasive plants and rain dance unsafely. Brace for the supercell, mutineer footage for your blooper reel. Who could tell? Pours hot tar from the top of the barn. Necktie on his head, condor on his arm. Dog star in a jar, bordering unsustainable. Mea culpa, maybe I should pray a cope. Systematic Catholic or sigil in a Baphomet unraveling. Either way, his ID show a snake and skull. Always been a private dude who couldn't keep a tally of which lies he told. Who? Dyer's hair shade, changed names in his lazy draw. Soon enough I will estrange you all like it ghost. Half-dead carolers, wreck a whole advent calendar. Brother on speakerphone, lurking at the Burgerville. Bathrobe, hammer toes, murdering the curb appeal. Would I be returning or forsaken with the craven and carnivorous vegetation that take them for a steakums? I don't know, I gotta think about it. Truthfully, I don't know which makes me a bigger coward. Either stomach or the hubris. Cash in his 2 cents, loose lips locked up over a chewed Eucharist. Or maybe reappropriate the energy. Hold up, passing a poultry to Hecate. Bullheaded burnout, fled his own pedigree and never better. Never would have met your heaven anyway. Mary, go make soup out of bones. Just know when the room go cold, I'm a ghost. Exorcism and deworming, fitted for a curse and a crown of birds circling. Search party falling forward, unthwarted. Meet him at the crossroads, drawn and quartered for a master of puppets outside of his cupboards. Non-dairy creamers, can allow supper, and I runneth over cup full of black tap water. It's a marvel of privacy over back hunter. Raspberry jelly on his Jesus toast and turn heather gray sweats in a Easter clothes with no immediately measurable crime wave ice age. Christ's children still skin a cat sideways. I don't pick teams or administer bans. I'm in the creek with a pick and a pan and go forcibly ejected or a voluntary death scene. Tell them what the out of order blinking EMF mean. Ghost. You could pull a rabbit out a hat, that's tricky. I know where there's 12,000 birds in a chimney. Your kind of witchcraft take a lot of practice. My kind of witchcraft show up in the atmosphere. Yo, sent you a pen and a date in September, let me pencil you in. You could spend your whole summer hiding birds in your coat, but come one full eve, 6:30 on a nose on a grassy knoll. By a school of brick, I'll be sipping something diet with a lime on the rim. I'll be slicing up a kiwi about the size of my fist, about to put you on a science of the migrating swift. You like I didn't come for science, I had come for a trick. You had come for some magic, dummy, shut up and sit. There's a couple thousand other people doing the same to see a miracle. Smoke and mirrors ruins the frame, I'm saying yo. You could link solid metal rings, that's tricky. 10 birds circle in a middle school dizzy. Choosing a location, a pause along the route to Venezuela, well away from the frost. Yes, I'm proud, yo. Boxes, swifts, loyal to the neighbors, for example. This chimney been a favorite since the 80s. By 7, it was several hundred birds. The show is a slow burn, no, it only take a moment to turn. Here a thou, there another. Synchronized swimmers doing aerials above us. A prayer for the lovers, catch this. Your kind of witchcraft take a lot of practice. My kind of witchcraft ain't about distraction. Yo, focus on a throwdown. Sorcery so absurd, even Merlin had his phone out. 7:15 like a Sistine Chapel wearing particle effects projected to seem natural. Sunset, jaw-dropping avian performance. The patterns of mathematics, the algorithm enormous and growing. Headline not to be foul, reads Earth Mother posterizes wands into flowers and yo. You could turn a wand into flowers, that's tricky. Over 10K cyclone above the city. Your kind of witchcraft take a lot of angles. My kind of witchcraft witness to the angels. You can levitate a volunteer, that's tricky. 12 stacks hit the tornado in a tizzy. An act the likes of which we've never seen, even when there's nothing up the sleeve. Yes, yo, I'm starving. Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. The funneling of swifts in a brick cylinders is seriously some mystical shit. I mean, dare I say astonishing. Fuck it, I'ma say it, it's astonishing. That's Truth Stranger, that's a true banger. Plus, they put the show on every day for a month. Now I appreciate my card has found its way to the top of the whole deck, but homie, you just can't make this shit up. That's for the homie I showed I remember smoke from the ears. I heard he had to move home, hasn't spoken a year. Well, shit. That's not supposed to happen, and again, that's classic action, reaction, yo. You could pull a rabbit out a hat, that's tricky. 12,000 birds disappear into a chimney. Your kind of witchcraft take a lot of practice. My kind of witchcraft show up in the atmosphere. Moved in, I picked her up a gift. A miniature aquarium and trip to get some fish. 3 green tetras, 1 scarlet baddest, and a touch of plant life. Some live, some plastic. Got the stuff home, put it in the tank. Everyone is thriving, it's a lively little gang. A few weeks pass when, plain and clear, I hear, oh my God, there's a snail in here. What? I feel as if she's gotta be mistaken, as we do not have a snail. Granted, she knows what a snail is. I make my way over in position for the glare. I'm looking at a snail that wasn't previously there. I feel I'm being pranked, but if magic is the reason, then really I think it's great. My girl on her computer reading animal facts. A snail egg can hitch a ride into your tank on a plant. You motherfucker. But wait, there's more. I'm looking at the snail, he seems pretty pleasant. We figure let him kick it, as honestly shit's impressive. A couple weeks pass, I hear another gasp. 7 more snails have appeared on the glass. How? Determined to identify the guests when I stumble on a column of common invasive pests and boom. The #1 offender on the pile, the bladder snail, known as stowaway and multiply. Plus a self-compatible hermaphrodite. That means the kids will never have to hear the parents fight. We went away for a week, came home to a scene. Snail population up in the teens. This was weeks ago already, it's been getting extreme. We are well over 30, but murder isn't my thing. While the fish have been patient, the situation's a bummer. They be staring at the snails, then staring at each other like, these motherfuckers. But wait, there's more. I figure let him kick it. 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 Folk tell the kiddo I think I'm missing some info. Just clean the tank and throw the fucking snails out the window. Look, I guess I don't know how to shut the door when Snail Zero's been here as long as the other 4. I get the reputation as a blight on the tank, but I ain't shoveling them out of what they rightfully claim. Even if I was able to one day snag them and bail, exactly fuck I'm supposed to do with a bag full of snails? Oh, here comes crazy old Lacey holding his bag full of snails. He also bark at the traffic and drink his tap from a grail. Not doing it. I love those fish. I love those snails. Coexist. I think about the day it eventually overflows and fills the whole apartment, then fills the whole of Rome. A reckoning is upon us, a decision must prevail. A sensible rehoming or snails. Takes many forms in between shedding skin. Some are subtle, some are semaphore, holding severed limbs. Some an extra innings, 7-7, no one ever win. Propeller hacks, emotional, actual developments. Patient ember adding a splash of his own accelerant. I'm to the races, sorting through the few of the future favors. It's those of you that let the pooch chew through the computer cables and grow food based on the lunar phases. So my override, I'm Snoopy on the roof at night, staring at the canopy like canopy into the light. Or am I needed here at home? A human being supervised, stupefying overseers, zooming on a pupil size. Choose your fighter, them or me, or everyone versus entropy. The only ever undefeated, zero artificial intel NPC. Or that's the tendency, a bullet train of randomness that started out successfully and ended at abandoned ship. Okay, I'm mostly here to catch the wave somewhere between the Etta James and Psycho Killer Keskase. Check the resume, got monkey wrenches into engine bays and total hours ascending at some unrelenting MPH. I break an MLK and terra incognitus with a sidewalk ends and lenses. I am terrifying genius and it smells like something holy. Put an L up for his peoples. Pizza from that one spot. Hello from the zenith. No response so far. Bold of the gods, the color of violet, Beauregard. Dr. No cigar. I hand nothing out to nobodies with no regard. There is not a satellite of any worldly origin that point to a location that's impossibly inordinate. Meanwhile, somewhere that you haven't tried, rumors of a round table breaking up the staff of life. Yeah. Shit is jazzercise.
pump, 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 pump. However you consider the kid. Won't find me sitting rhythmless, watching a vid of a vid. How many pics before the difference between a pit and abyss? I'm in the mix without a logo on the fit of the lid. The mercenary throwing parrying fists, fighting the various nefarious kitsch that's known for marrying rich. Not of the ilk that's always milking the fib. Mumbling guff, my infrastructure wasn't built on a grid. I'm just taking me a shot in the dark. But if you never taken off to take a walk in the park, I'm more concerned about the take instead of making a mark. And being seen instead of sweet, and not deserving of a seat on the ark. Skedaddle while I channel the source. Skedaddle while I channel the sauce. Boss. As a youth, I was always hooping on the main courts. Cats be souped up, but a soup is not a main course. Love, hope, pain, loss. These are just a couple of the issues that I don't force. Technically, couple means two. Guess I mean few. I review. I know you're feeling hollow from following these fools. Get with the Mr. Fix It that don't even need tools. Really wasn't the devil, cats ain't on my level. They are gonna need stools. Enough being cool, I know it's cool, but might be time to drink some gene pools. Abolish and demolish fake and use the real estate to build schools. Somebody gotta make the right moves, set the right moods, lights, rules. I got some great news. This time I'm going viral, I just shot some great nudes. I'm so fly, I just ate dehydrated space food. For real, this is Buns of Steel.
Take a break from persecuting idolatry in the countryside with hunting knives as it runs and hides. Cause I wanna try and hold it by the underside. Then jump and dunk a pumpkin pie, stuff a stocking with a thunder thigh. I wanna put things into things, principally in vitro fertilize kings into queens. What you mean, what it means? I just like to write brothers like wings on machines. It's suspicious like Marines on their deans. If they pull out a better than they are, dar be a ping on the screen. Pong bar on the turntables like a Pyongyang ping pong all-star. Smoking on an all-time bar. Hot box, y'all talking like it's your car. Driving with drivers in the back seat like a golf cart. Man, if y'all start, I'll divide this place like a Walmart. That's low-hanging fruit. All my lines come with old dangling boots. Don't park in a tow spot, and yet I walk around with my heel in a toe box with no socks. With a princess and a Yeti and an old golden robot. A doctor shows with a hole. This hiking took a toll, I mean a whole lot. The other look like his whole life. It's me fighting fools like Dave Grohl. Got stole on a cold cot with the tongue of a cobra and the soul of a pole pot. Sidebar, really want that old watch that look like gold rocks. Hit me in the comment section with directions if you know a spot. And if they lying, somebody reply to that comment with a no it's not. In regards to flattery, like an open pop, it's a battery with a broken dock. It's not a rolling. Sweating to the oldies.
Shot, Give me wanted a lot, give me wanted some money, give me wanted a Glock, give me wanted a spot at the top and he worked for it. Give me a drown in that water without a surfboard. And I'm tired of that give me shit, cause my whole life ain't nobody give me shit. Gimme getting evicted on the first. And who they give me call? Nigga, I was the first. Gimme guy handed everything he wanted when he wanted it. If he lost it, he wouldn't know how to recover it. Gimme gon' fuck around and be a nigga who homie made it out the streets, but he was on bullshit, so we ain't come with him. Niggas be like, give me a handout. Why G be like, why your grown ass hand out?
Oh, I fucked up my money. This shit got ugly, my baby mama was homies. Damn, ain't we real
Niggas
homies?
be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, give me got shot. Niggas be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, give me got shot. Niggas be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, give me got shot. Niggas be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, give me got shot. So I finally gave Gimme what Gimme was asking for. Couple months later, Gimme start asking for more. Gimme said he going through it, life hitting me starting to lose it. But every time I give him cash, he buy a dro. He a doofus, so I said no one Gimme took it. How he took it? I said no for a reason, but he ain't ask. He said fuck me. Then guess what I find out? Nigga, what you find out? Gimme and my ex bitch was fucking. Ooh, they touch me. Fuck, do I press him? Do I pop him? I need advice. Fuck.
I thought you ain't love me no more, my nigga. I ain't know what to do, man. I had to fuck one of your bitches.
See, Gimme all alone was a cold nigga. Didn't give him when he wanted, so Gimme stole from niggas. And that's when I pulled out my Glock. Now everybody know how Gimme got shot. Niggas be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, Gimme got shot. Niggas be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, Gimme got shot. Niggas be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, Gimme got shot. Niggas be like,
Give me this, give me that, give me a lot.
nigga, Gimme got shot.
Gimme wanted some money, gimme wanted a Glock. Niggas be like, give me a handout.
My whole life, ain't nobody give me shit.
G be like, why G be like, G be like,
My whole life, ain't nobody give me shit.
I got a question. When the police gon' stop pressing me? When my bitch gon' stop stressing me? Second guessing me? Will the truth really set you free? I got a question. When the boys gon' stop pressing me? When my girl gon' stop stressing me? Second guessing me? Will the truth really set you free? I got a question. Look, when them boys gon' stop pressing me? Can't they tell I'm about my business? I'm Jehovah, you my witness. See me making sure like for my motherfucking children. Gotta pay out all commissions. Gotta get a team of vision. Homie switching, shit me different. I'm making executive decisions. To a broke boy, I never listen. Fuck your permission. 400 niggas in the building now. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Bitch, we go hard. Go hard to all my niggas above the law. Cause we don't really fuck with them. No, my niggas really from the streets. You know they like to blast on blacks and they like they badge was given from God. That's why I gotta stay with my heat. I got a question. When the police gon'
seed. And what from the guillotine? A little flea and tick, a little fever dream, a little plead the fifth. Roadkill, I'm off leash, I don't heal, and I'm hung from an unkind mobile. I turn one misstep in a bone meal. Look, daybreak, I'm lights out. My con sleeps upside down. It's sci-fi. Red tide, my hind by make record time. I go 3, 2, 1, desensitized. No lie till death, he get in line. K-Hill spawn, I'm no joke. I eat brains, I throw bolts. I know East prayer, seen broken oats. I go marching in, I'm all out, yo. I know rodeo from these pony shows. I don't stay for tea, you can't slow the code. I go coyote, alone and ghost. I'm in the goddamn smoke here, no throat. They go fresh pop, my favorite mug. Ace rock, my day sucked. Agent of all things deep six. To feel like I was put here to keep the crypt. I get tired of bread, I might eat the rich. I ain't seen a leader, just feed a fish. You want free weed, you want free shit. I mean, dude, I was at the gates. Wolf's head, my boots on, no bullshit. And on both sides of that tough love. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up and down, won't even I was at the gates. Snake skin, my hood low, don't say shit. And on both sides of that bloodlust. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up and down, won't even bother. Rat tail, my backdrops, all black sails. Dog biting my bird curse. Cross-eyed, world's worst. Troglodyte, I might split the blinds. I'm like Vince Van with that instant rice. I write cryptograms at all waking hours. Tattooed mail on all paper towels. I'm on the kitchen walls. I may paint the house. Could reach the yard, so mega bound. Game face on dour days. Y'all gangs like How Queen. Gangway for that full start. Verse freight trains through stalled cars. Shame, shit so whack. Show you back to this maw jar. Death wish from day one. I wake up and it rain blood. Rain check these fuck shows. I'm donezo. My brain's mush. Drum roll, I might piss straight. Loose tooth in my spit shake. Every possible future I'ma come trooping out of his pill case. And I ricochet in my steel cage. One still heart and 2 wheels eyes. Few meal bars, a good field knife. I feel good, no field guide. Just deicide by T5. One say the whole glow stick and like 2 bites. I do this, I mean, yeah. I was at the gates. Wolf's head, my boots on, no bullshit. And on both sides of that tough love. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up and down, won't even I was at the gates. Snake skin, my hood low, don't say shit. And on both sides of that bloodlust. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up and down, won't even bother. Bare paw, my handshake, oh dear God. Bare bones, few air holes. Barefoot, my square glows. Scarecrows, who goes there and like who's wearing that snare clothes. Bare hands on his bear trap, what's staring back in his periscope. A little care package at a Where's Waldo in a rare beige. No fair at all, dyed hair and all. Push wood, I go Mach 1, I'm all whoosh whoosh. I don't pussyfoot, I make potholes. My path homes, all drop zones. Flash bulbs and strobe lights. Road signs with crossbones. Touche from our killjoys, you know humanoids, just hit points. Ain't cop that new heat, that new speaks all pink noise. More mood, peace around street food in my PJs and my snowshoes. About dog fights in those dungeons, little dust ups in y'all's throne room. It's fun stuff, low mo in my tombstone, say hell no. Hell yeah, the more hailstorms and more chips on St. Elmo's. My dream home is like 10,000 deadbolts and less than no windows. I mean shit, I was at the gates. Wolf's head, my boots on, no bullshit. And on both sides of that tough love. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up and down, won't even I was at the gates. Snake skin, my hood low, don't say shit. And on both sides of that bloodlust. They're both mud, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up and down, won't even bother. Mash the buttons, knock knock, never yield. Phobias in motion, blowing smoke into the sterile field. Wonka Vader up beyond the seraphim, terror beneath the keratin. Every bit precariously jerry-rigged. This helmet is a case of buddy. Factor in the paper cuts, corrugated cockpit. I'm not exactly Major Tom. Buzz Aldrin, I can't count backwards. 10-1, someone get this buzzer to the Matmos. 10,000 hours addressing open beaks, exiting the atmosphere with no green chroma key. Rebels on the body, tin cans on the bumper, slipping to the freezing ether like a peacock from his mother. How much interstellar freedom can he reasonably suffer? More than you can feed through a shutter. I use a phony voice when I'm yelling, nobody's home. I'm a liar, but I wouldn't say I'm wrong. I ain't really seen land in a minute. A-Wolf spaceman, wave to the missus. cash in his wake. That's right next Cygnus with a souvenir from Galaxy Quest. I know it sound like myth and magic, but the shrapnel commits. I give a fuck about a factory scent. We mostly play to the fringe. They figure what's a little tape on the wings? A little glue, a little paint, a little staple and string. You won't believe how far the garbage when that radio ping. Behold up you at two where you can lose your voice at the moon. I hope you like your beef and veggies with the moisture removed. Dig at the low rider, lower the gold visor. Nosedive got about a ghost of light. Got my heavens, slow drive, side eye, stealthy. When can we expect you? Why would you expect me? I ain't really seen land in a minute. A-Bull spaceman, wave to the missus. Main transmission after nothing for the summer. I have never seen so many colors. Tangentially related in the sense of one's environment informing what they're made of. There was a ghost who broke it all up into tiny numbers and dated vector graphics and New York Times puzzles, who struggled knowing love is more than boring data entry. More reported from an orbit, all is known to say it gently. I'm reporting from an orbit, all my own to say it gently. Catch a wave in the jalopy, down and burn up on re-entry. Man, the laser, do you copy? Keep invaders on the business end. Autopilot zeroes in on zero in for pissing in. Fix her up or she put like a Plymouth Duster from bucket to mothership. If you're up for a little sunburn stat, neighbors at the mercy of a thin wall. One side nap, one satellite pinball. Fun-sized asteroids pinging off the cabin. Ping, ping, the soundtrack is shrinking into blackness. I blink through 4D, droid sitting bitch. Scorned, the voice of destroying and rebuild. Who rose above the partly cloudy counting on a Galaga hack. His only carry-on's a napkin of math. From packed in a menagerie to cheese and crackers at the apogee. Add a little finding God and trying not to atrophy him. I know you're whispering about me at the corner store. We've seen a glowing light from under his apartment door. I ain't really seen land in a minute. A-Bull spaceman, wave to the missus. Main transmission after nothing for the summer. I have never seen so many colors. Who's there? Dog at the front door barking at the air. Wind all in the trees, then feet on leaves. It's probably a cat. Might be a guy with an axe. Might be a trap. Shit, it's probably a trap. Might be a possum in the trash. It's probably a trap. Hey, keep it moving. Gotta sound stupid. Good chance I'm not even talking to a human. Then again, it's probably a trap. Somebody had to set it. Depending on the type, maybe several. Yeah, that's it. It's probably several. Several come together to make what would have taken one forever. I'm thinking it's a pretty damn sophisticated trap, utilizing some technology I didn't know we had. Maybe I am entirely tripping. It might have been the neighbor's kid, but I have my suspicions. I wish it were as simple as a critter, but it isn't. I feel that it's important we consider all dimensions, like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's a trap. I step onto the lawn, y'all jump out with the bag. I wake up in some alley on a wholly other plane. Can't remember who I am, I had to get back to the base. I realize you people think that I am off the deep end. I'll say that it's a lovely night regardless of the BS. It is. A perfect snow is sprinkling the path. It's almost like the atmosphere is begging for a trap. The mud goes quiet, one last sniff, lopes inside, fine. It might have been a baby squirrel who tumbled from the nest. It's probably just you motherfuckers missed.
raise up. Birds free words hang like neck on tree, or more like secret on country. Au contraire, more like skin on teeth. Thin veil don't tell what it don't see. Many things are multiplying at the bottom where the base of everything is from. Hot, hit the core, work on the floor, don't stop till it's strong enough to hold the horse. Oh God, air is heavy, you wet, sweat, drown. Nobody better make a sound. Break it down. Go down, to raise up. Something is underneath, the weight's off. Birds in the trees don't sing, as if the mountain peaks will break off. Storms overseas forming, it's on the way, maybe a day off. Call it a reborning. Any living thing that can stave off, surely will be mourning. Core snap like yolk, floor crack like joke. More cat eye open, sky rack like coke. Crust break like bread, dust spread like butter. Four wiggle the horde to make an enemy suffer. Muscle that was forged up in the center of Mother Earth, utterly formless. Pours out from the gutters and bubbles and sputters into a solid and moves quick. Teeth sharp like collar, bone hard like dick. Fuck up all obstacle, obelisk, topple awkward. Down. And more thick sounding thunder cracks around the world with the force to rack. Brain pain bites like grip. They all trip, struggle down. Tumble down. Break it down. Go down. To raise up, running through the streets, they don't stop. Cannibal canopy coming to claim the main spot in evolution. Nothing to do with brain, the same thoughts, ascension, ideas, and safety. Saying drop that shit. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Freeze, I got a feeling to bite, and those spikes break it down. Go down. Up, falling is the same as jumping, is the same as waiting for the fall that you all say is coming. You know that you gotta make a call, and if you saying something other than it's time to end it all, then you were playing silly games like there is nothing there to follow. Wallow in the shadow, water where they're dying, always crawls and returning to the birth without the comfort of a ball inside a womb. Mother Earth again, she doesn't care. The sprawling bodies lying on the shore, and I beg anyone to fall if there is anyone to see the water with animals small enough for them to let the beat defeat on pieces of the mall. Whatever's left of all the people once they give up on the rock, 'cause that'll be a lovely treat to everybody that's involved. Lay it down. Keep it down. Keep it down. Break it down. Go down. To raise up. Something is underneath, the weight's off. Birds in the trees don't sing, as if the mountain peaks will break off. Storms overseas forming, it's on the way, maybe a day off. Call it a reborning, and any living thing that can stave off, surely will be mourning.
Father Christians, it is written that in the black American age, there exists an addiction to blood.
Drink it up. 50 years about enough. Time to come back. They wanna call the bluff. Okay then, time to come back. What up? Hail King Huey, do it for fluid, you knew it was moving forever. Loop it, the truth is the movement was really too clever. Who is the newest to do it, pursuing a useless, polluted agenda? Too long to get they bullshit together, 50 years about enough. Patient, gave him a 2-year grace. 6-6 came, then they saw the true face. Black on black irate. Had them all running scared straight out the gate. Skin do show you who kin, that's it though. What's inside never been too simple. Syrup, he sip cause he can't taste his own. Drink it up. You belong in every milliliter of. They trying to take Look back. Blood on the ground. Look straight. They still shooting. Jump back. Still here. Now what that tell you about death? Death ain't shit. You got to drink it up, drink it up. Drink it up, drink it up. Drink it up, drink it up. Drink it up, drink it up.
Vita et morte et vita. Life, death.
Found nothing but the feathers and the skull on a porch like a present with a bow. Dinners in a black earth, gutted and uncoupled from the patchwork, buried by a 7-year cherub in the backyard, epitaph and all. Disciple of the cycles and sciences of birth in a fertilized hyacinth, life in a vitamins, invited up the cypresses, a testament to moxie and the miracle of lifelessness. It's tricky when you rather rot into the soil as a nutrient than navigate this mortal coil in human skin. Live the nuances of putrefying jelly, hit the levee when those feathers are a cancer in your bestie. And I pick a ginger gold is fed by a drunken uncle, one from a customer pumping at Sumner blood work. Remember them ascending, settling any high scores, 40 meters up with the heart of a high dive horse.
Be no rules on the water tower. 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 Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Hold the fuck up. Who is you talking to? Cause ain't nobody talking to you. You can't do a motherfucker.
I told my ex in 97 I was falling on my weapon, ripped the phone about the wall. The poet dragged me from my bedroom, an embarrassing ordeal involving hospitals and questions and the kind of doctors who use words like cognitive and spectrum while explaining why you're selfish to romanticize a ruse and watch unruly roots pull you that Lucifer by your shoes. I mean, it isn't perfect, but don't misconstrue the purpose. Any urge is indiscernible from community service to the kiddo. Plus she'd make a beautiful widow, but that's an altruistic ticket to a room with no windows. You think you would have learned back in the 80s when they pulled him out of class over concerns about his safety, but he didn't. It wasn't cause he doesn't get the message, more he doesn't judge a man by how honorable his death is on a scale you made up anyway. Half passed out to pasture, whether clapped or batteries in backwards.
Be no rules on the water tower. 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 Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Check this shit out here. Don't be trying to come on for me cause you was not all of that with your fucked up haircut.
I had a pet lizard. He never got an obit. Fed him crickets, it was dead a fucking month before I noticed. An older me would note that whether disposable goldfish or theist, we certainly become the earth as equals in a circle. Unique until the spirit isn't willing, while the flesh is still a staple of a labor force and whistling. It's roadkill evoking emotion is on totem don't. That's a reality you evade or grow to own. Social code broken, a hierarchy to gas back. Black labs over whack dads on the ad mat. Tabby of a parasite, bats of the parish. A civil war becoming of ungovernable atoms. I'm born from the guts of stars and black tar pits. Iron maiden denim, paint the devil under Rolex. Crawls at a clawed corp in a huff and puff. Somewhere in between the dust and dust.
Be no rules on the water tower. 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 Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Okay, watch them birds fly south for the winter. Re-up, so for cushion money for the dinner. Crank that heat up, cause the winter's getting colder. The globe is getting warmer, the block is getting hotter. Young and sipping molly water, holla, hallelujah. A little dabble do ya, then gather dapper in the best of hoodie. Fresh and full of fullies, fully blocking. Pistol cocky, gangster walking. White tee rocking, gold teeth option. Mouthpiece talking, white girl hawking. Got the tools who need a fix. This shit gon' roto-root ya. You got two choices, be the body or the shooter. Both embody a maneuver. As the ghetto mature, what they said was manure, now call it ghetto couture. So it's best to make sure your hood is ghetto du jour. Instagramming the guns, YouTube the roach on the floor. Fuck it, who ready to die for it? The fame that you know is golden. Your face on a t-shirt mean you won and the game is over. Once upon a time there was a middle of a story, but fuck it, they need some ends. Shoot up in the air, see where it come down, see where it come down. Don't look now. Once upon a time there was somebody in this story, but fuck it, they need some ends. Shoot it in the vein, see if you come down, see if you come down. Don't look now. Calluses from counting money, get a machine. They callous anyway, skin is a dream. Skin of the teeth, skin in the beast is easy. You sleeping on people's skin if you really a G. Murder for sport, watch the murder report. On the TV with a scorecard and a 40, of course. Fantasy killer, killing the time till another reason to kill up another dream come around in this rodeo show. She ride like only a hoe, putting these haters around you talking that Belleville DeVoe. But if that pussy is poison, then the whole block will be deaded. And plus fucking is too personal, you just getting some head, it's nobody getting close. Tongues reach it the most, they say the sticks and the stones, shit they forget in the toast. Bullets hurt worse than all that if they tracing them all back to the same ones who say they keeping you safe and it's all bad. Once upon a time there was a middle of a story, but fuck it, they need some ends. Shoot up in the air, see where it come down, see where it come down. Don't look now. Once upon a time there was somebody in this story, but fuck it, they need some ends. Shoot it in the vein, see if you come down, see if you come down. Don't look now. Eyes closed, hands up, don't look and don't say nothing. Yeah, you getting got, but they don't know that you ain't got nothing. Broke, robbing the broken, it's broken pieces of sanity on the floor. Scattered for show, jigsaw in the brain. Rorschach is for psychos, ain't nobody crazy in here, this where logic is vital. The vitamin of environment is providing desire for Vicodin and fueling fire for violence, calling it wildin' while they while away another little while, claiming profiles and files on all these hustlers. And they can't catch what never was, and everyone here been a ghost since day one. Say some, bitch, say some. Everyone's at a loss for words. They wonder why the raps are full of floss and boss and murderers. Cause killing shit is less painful than feeling shit, and the dead can't be defenders. Why live old without a pension? Once upon a time there was a middle of a story, but fuck it, they need some ends. Shoot up in the air, see where it come down, see where it come down. Don't look now. Once upon a time there was somebody in this story, but fuck it, they need some ends. Shoot it in the vein, see if you come down, see if you come down. Don't look now. Once upon a time there was a moral to a story, but fuck it, they need some ends. Scream it in the wind, see who come around, see who come around. Don't look now. Once upon a time there was an ending to this story, but fuck it.
Show civilians roll over the hood when I peel. I'm the neighborhood butcher, put a hook in the field. Slaughter every claw and hoof in the field. Corner rook on the board, frog and feather, anonymous spawner elder. I'm long gone, call you ball of terror. The salt and pepper stepper, and chinos and a long john waffle. I'm dressed for the Dickens, but it's all Franz Kafka. Nest with the Griffins, adventure with vigilantes. Where I win is home again with no disembodied phalanges. The one-man vanguard, clamber up your ramparts. You'd understand that if you ever left the ant farm. You'd understand that if you ever left the van park somewhere and ventured on foot where the expanse starts. Outlander at the never-ending sidewalk. adding pigs to the flight log. I can't not trespass, hold in a fence, cut a second if it's red flag. Red badge of courage, unfettered amps of current, unfriendly energy. Anything less is amateurish. Look, this aperture is on its way to eat a ray of light. Don't be the raider of who ain't respect the radii. Don't be obnoxious when you lock into the ghost dance. Host with the most growth, avocado toast champ. When I don't know where to go, I find myself a bench and share a donut with a crow. Then I just know. Know what I mean? When I don't know how to act, I climb into my car and then I drive it off the map. Then I drive right back. I don't really patiently wait around nor take a mulligan. I play it from the gator's mouth. Major malfunction is the nature of the paper route. It's falling on your fucking face and getting up to take a bow. Then falling on your face again. Take a bow. Not a sour grape in sight. I'm grateful for the sacred ground. I've been on hyena time, scouting every cliff and crack, sniffing out the killers with no middleman or diplomat to tit for tat. Bad company, up jumps the mummy. I'm up late plucking an ugly duckling for the puffy, all puffed up and covered in crumb cake. I'm from where the footwear is one with the duct tape, and you can feel the walls on the squeeze trying to sober the speed. There's no smoke screen going that can slow as Kareem. Perpetual motion machine. I don't let's go. I've been ghost. Been which way the wind blows. Bring ninja clothes. Bring a megaphone and headdress. Homemade blast suit. Gore-Tex and excess. Bring a meal shake. Bring a pry bar. Couple mixtapes. Oh my stars. I should go ahead and clothesline a whole lot of you. Wild up you all the weightlessness. You wake up to Andromeda. Squad entertaining the 5 stages of Vajra. You probably should have missed them with the la-di-da. When I don't know where to go, I find myself a bench and share a donut with a crow. And I just know. Know what I mean? When I don't know how to act, I climb into my car and then I drive it off the map. Then I drive right back.
And it's stains in the wainscoting, cracks in the baseboard, arachnid in the corner serving up face like whose house you think this is? Prism vision in low light, scan prison tats on the back of the low life lifeless, and the broke nose might just be done dripping. Wet all night, it dries deep red on an off-white carpet, and a soft light arch just above arm height. All white vans placed on the floor, pack of Pall Mall lights. Bite marks on a half sandwich with no crust. Mustard and mayonnaise, lettuce and red cold cuts. Moonlight streams through window dust. It floats up to the ceiling fan that creaks from rust as it labors to go round, trying to catch that feeling. And the paint on its base is peeling, and the taste in the air is faint, but they're just enough that the rats are nearing. Cause where there's blood, there's feast, and famine makes murder a meal. And the cheap wall clock was stopped with 1 shot, so we knew it was time to kill.
Bust 1 shot if your blood's still pumping. Bust 2 shots if you're really about something. 3 little pigs and they can't do nothing for the last time. You can't run, you just a body for the pow, body for the pow. Body for the pow, body for the pow. You just a body for the pow, body for the pow. And you should probably take your last breath right about now.
Office highly decorated. Plastic frames around diplomas, all accommodations. Accommodating swivel chair where the blue-suited sir sits slumped. Brain-splattered wall-stained gray matter runs. Badge with his name makes blood on the tongue cause it's pinned to his right cheek, right where the gun must have first flirted before it was stuck in his mouth. Officer with his brains blown out. Water pitcher with the ice, 2 glasses, 1 either side. Of the desk, the lipstick left on one appears to smile wide. And the slatted blinds are squinting just enough for the sunrise to zebra stripe the room with light. He would have had to shield his eyes, but they wide open, no motion, no, he never flinched. Palms flat on the table, didn't seem to move an inch. Fishbowl on the far side of the room where goldfish swims around, suspicious of the gun that now sits in the bowl with him.
Bust 1 shot if your blood's still pumping. Bust 2 shots if you're really about something. 3 little pigs and they can't do nothing for the last time. You can't run, you just a body
for the pow, body for the pow. Body for the pow, body for the pow. You just a body for the pow, body for the pow. And you should probably take your last breath right about now.
Red and blue lights spinning on the corner by the new fried chicken spot. Cop car hopped the curb and absurdly hit the hydrant, which wouldn't stop. Spraying water that's dripping over the faces, made its way through the windshield and cut and bleeding. The people leaving the scene and saying they never seen him coming, but he must have run the light and never broke. Head is reaching for the gun but couldn't get a hold. So it's sitting limp up on the dash and all the flash, but the cameras is lighting up the noontime cold. Overcast, broken glass on the concrete. The scent of gasoline hovers over the motor, smoking the single broken bicycle spoke wheels still protruding. The medics moving the little twisted body to bag it up. Detective notice it's the traffic camera that calls the station to back it up. And somewhere the screams turn into sobs, and the sirens mix with the howls of dogs. And from the water, the rolling fog, scented wet is the breath of God. They say in the grayscale city where the skies are scraped and the days are pretty much shading, and I will go the faithful are walking to pray, and it's one less lungs I can air today, so
bust one shot if your blood's still pumping. Bust two shots if you really got something. Three little pigs and they can't do nothing for the last time. You can't run, you just a body for the pow, body for the pow. Body for the pow, body for the pow. You just a body for the pow, body for the pow. And you should probably take your last breath right about now.
Chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect.
Rock the boat like a one-eyed pirate. Rick James, I could get it on my eyelid. 2 a.m. minute 5 on the highway. Whole world get a little misguided. With a spotlight, put me in the spotlight. Trust no one that put you in the wrong light. I scream when I hit her with the long pipe. Ice cream when I hit her with the sweet thing. Do my thing, no I do not do speaking. Till my shot pointed out like Bruce, man. I'm a really bitch, I got a mood swing. I'm a really bitch, I got a mood swing. I got a vibe full of confidence, wake up like shit. Then I feel like the shit, so I guess I'm the shit. Yeah, I guess I'm the shit.
Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep a gold chain on my neck, fly as a jet. Boy, better treat me with respect.
golden hours like mom tripping. You come down here right this instant. Sits on the front step, chips and a sunk is dumb for a sunk is brick a pick. When I click, it's difficult to pick one. I depict the wisdom in a particular condition like plain old birds on the same old food fight. Rebranded and draped in a good light. Boat break from a day at the bullfight. All to come pray in the radiant bullseye. I don't blame y'all, the force awakens on Flatbush Avenue, forest bathing. Blood pressure ain't a touch extra. My cholesterol back to nothing special. Skin clear and my legs strong and my spine fused and my grain gone and bodega spangled in a mere 35 octillion lumens at a low angle through incense smoke from a folding table. It's basically nature's stolen cable till it ain't. Time is a pick to the ice. Right when you chillin', it be chipping at the vibe. Most tipper hadn't slipping to the high, but I dip into the grid. Rats sniffing out the mines like. Bulls like pop wildin', it's coming in hot, trying not to fight it. That helicopter, that 5-0 siren, CB squawking, Bombitos vice grips. I mean Brian Eno mixtape, an ego lifeless, adrift in the eye of the side quest. Sign me, please don't feed the wildlife unless on meat to mislead the night shift. Sun is whirlwind, Kanji or a flush from the brush pen of Kim Jong G swirling. Junkyard tires and love seats and house pet sauce swept up in a one beast to love, y'all. Bring your adult teeth and move in the lulls. A pulse and a juice with the pulp. Midnight pushing up, scene Katamari. Birds little long man, what army, huh? Lows of weeper in the wheat hour speaking, I'm low in the ether. I could see him in a earth tone low, hat and throwback shoes like got so at Easter. I could bounce ideas off an angel, a demon, or any other brand of Cthulhu. I could rinse in the ambient wind, but I can't relate the intangibles to. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the amber light. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the amber light. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the amber light. Crystals in the handle of my hammer to the amber light.
I walk the city strictly witching hours. Feeling dangerous, feeling like I gave you power. Trees rustling, they sleep, wildlife scurry to feed. It's a light on in the tower. Shadows move in the deep, smile, rows of redundant teeth. They can see you's a coward. Street lamps is buoys and oceans of black. I'm swimming on my back, the moon but a yellow piece of crack in the firmament. Peer into the dark, Copernicus. Fellow travelers past tense, wondering if it's our turn in the tournament. Every morning on the steps with my little herb. Every morning a mad woman come through feeding the birds. Walking crazy fast, tossing fistfuls of bread. Might as well be feeding the rats, but the rats already well fed. Fentanyl in the pack, if they could, they'd come back from the dead and buy it again. I remember when nights was ambulance sirens, watching them put bodies inside them. Sometimes somebody outside wilding on empty streets, dead silent, half-empty stores scared to breathe. I sit on steps now with my little weed. I walk the long way around the jacks, them brothers looking a little lean. I'm taciturn on the strip, I get my shit turned and I leave. Pachyderm, I never forget the faces of thieves. Head full of worms, some days it's bees. Some mornings the air feels clean. I can see her coming, trundling down the block. Then stop, pick the dead bird off the curb, stuffed it in her bag. Teeth barely bared when she hurried past.